Kirby Air Ride. That's such a classic game.
You know how when like new Kirby games come out and they have the mini games, they usually do like the mini game and just make it a standalone game, put on the eShop. So if there was a new Kirby game, they would probably do that maybe even in the same year. Has there been a little Kirby game every year?
I think so. There was the Fighter this year.
And then there was like the weird co-op one. They could announce a new Fire Emblem, like a true Fire Emblem numbered game at E3.
Is E3 gonna happen? I thought E3's like done. I thought it was like pretty much like packed up and done now.
I still think that they'll do a big thing in June.
It might not be under the pretense of E3.
Oh, so
but it might...
Keeley could have something up his sleeve too.
He could. It'd be nice if he had a thing every 6 months.
Fire Emblem's definitely a game where they like to announce like their numbered ones a bit more further ahead.
Three Houses was announced.
It was pretty far ahead, but that game kind of had a messy dev cycle. Like it almost did come out.
007 gameplay. So I feel like that's a pretty good one.
Apparently that trailer we got for the 007 game was more of like a calling of action to like hire people for it. It was like we have started working and we got the license. Wait, I picked Avowed, didn't I?
You picked Avowed. Wait, what? Do you have Avowed in 2 different places? Oh, you do. You have Avowed gameplay and Avowed gameplay.
Right.
Oh my god.
Secret new character. Hold on, we're unlocking a new character.
Fuck you. I get to put what I wanted. I'm gonna put that Five Nights at Freddy's game on there. That's
I was
mine.
going to put that there. Maybe.
No, you weren't.
What was I gonna add? I don't even know. I was trying to think of something.
I want the Five Nights at Freddy's thing added.
Well, hold on. That might be too easy then. Let me look at the Five Nights at Freddy's.
It technically doesn't have a release date, but it's assumed to be 2021. But there's a lot of other games
will be.
here.
How long does it take for a Five Nights at Freddy's game to be made?
I don't know. It seems like this one has a little bit more effort in it.
Yeah, but it seems like that effort was kind of already executed.
I mean, not really. They show the little camera moving through a 3D environment.
So I would pick the FNAF one.
No,
we would both pick the FNAF one. We can't add FNAF because we both really think it's coming out next week.
I shouldn't lose based on your.
Let's add something we both don't think is likely, like a new Bayonetta 4. We gotta think of something we both think is unlikely, that we won't pick this next turn, but we could pick 10 turns from now, you know what I mean?
This is when we get the thing that's just like a snipe.
This is when we get the thing that destroys our friendship and means we can't
destroys the internet. We had the insider knowledge.
Is there a Destiny 3 that could be in development?
No.
Probably in our indie then? Pokemon Ultimate 2?
No.
What if they do like, you know, final Smash character and he's like, now I will work on the next Smash game.
New Digimon game.
Well, Digimon Survive is 100% coming out next year.
Okay, well then don't put that. Dude, it's like trying to find something that's like likely enough to come out, but also like...
Abe's Odyssey.
That's a lock. That's free. That's a free...
Black Crystal 2?
Isn't that a movie? It was like super dumb.
Netflix on Switch? Is that a game?
Clank 3.
What is Clank?
Announced.
Oh, Knack?
Knack 3.
What about Gravity Rush? Should I put Persona 5 Arena?
How about this? If you can find another thing to get rid of on here, I'll let you put whatever you want if you let me put the FNAF shit. Just get rid of the stupid Ice Climber shit.
We need like another obscure Nintendo property or something, like Star Tropics or New Duck Hunt.
There's not gonna be a new Duck Hunt. What the fuck kind of...
Castlevania? New Castlevania? That's not something either of us would expect. Or new Bomberman? How about we put a bunch of ideas onto a randomizer sheet and then...
Oh my god, fuck off. Just either do FNAF and just get rid of the stupid ass new Ice Climbers game that has no reason for being in there.
There could be an Ice Climbers game though.
There's not gonna be an Ice Climbers game, dude. I'm sick of you being dead set on that.
I'm not dead set. I haven't put a letter by it. I'm saying that there is not...
The mere fact that you even decided to put that on the thing is so stupid.
Okay, why else would they bring Ice Climbers back? Think about that one.
I can't even answer that. Because they're timed and treasured.
Balloon fight.
Character.
A Star Fox Grand Prix. Sephiroth Kart. I think we should do a new fitness game. Because they have Nintendo Fitness.
Dude, you're cracked out right now. You're just put the damn game and get rid of the stupid
because
Ice Climber
that's
game.
cheating. Because that's a free point for both of us. Because I would do FNAF and then I would put my letter by it and then you go, no, that's cheating.
So you didn't know the FNAF game was coming out, so you can't put your number by it or your name by it or whatever. So
you didn't know about half of these games before we started.
It's not my fault.
We gotta figure out something completely unlikely. Alright, Shaq Fu 3.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm fine with that.
But that will never happen.
Yeah, so
Check
great. Now we have
this.
another stupid fucking thing on here that's not gonna happen.
We'll think of something. All right, you just gotta keep it open.
Congratulations.
New Mob Psycho game. Or no,
One's
Telltale.
just-
Wait.
One's just a 3.
What about
That's a
that
good
Wolf
one.
Among Us game? Wolf Among
That's
Us.
like another one that like is probably like I think it's
No.
that's actually-
Because when they announced it, they didn't start it yet. I don't think. They said not to expect it very soon. Pretty recently. Telltale Games updates fans on the Wolf Among Us 2. We know that you're excited about the Wolf Among Us 2 and look forward to telling you more when the time is right. What we can say is that we're developing the entire season at once instead of just episodes. And there's more to do before we're ready to share what's next. So that is not a 2021. But it
Oh my
also
god.
might-
Okay, just put it on. I'm sick of it. Just put it on just put it on here. Just put it on.
Okay, man.
You
Alright.
spelled Among Us wrong. You spelled Among Us.
The other version is Among. If you really look at it, it says
Among.
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 Mong.
Mung.
Yeah, but there. Whatever.
Okay, Frank. Monkey. Among.
Yeah, but there's a G at the end.
Yeah,
Gong.
among.
G-O-N-G. Gong.
Add. Oh my god. Whatever. Nope. I'm okay. Just. Are you putting your number? Are you putting your letter in front of that?
I forgot whose turn is it.
Yours.
It's fine.
This whole thing was your turn. Okay, I've complained about this so much. I'm just putting all my marbles on it now.
You'll come back next year and you're gonna get clowned on. Everyone's gonna be mad at you because you.
Or
won
I'm gonna
so
be
bad.
worshipped and like profited.
Perhaps. Alright, well, Granblue ReLink is pretty much free. I think they'll show gameplay at least. I don't think it'll come out. But it comes out in like 4 years, but they'll show gameplay, I think.
Pikmin 4. I mean, they've announced like other stuff pretty early, so I don't know. That's like not a horrible one.
Yeah, I'm not even sure the game even exists anymore.
Haven't people been saying like Pikmin should have came out?
Miyamoto said they were almost done with Pikmin 4 in 2015.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. And then they decided that they didn't want to put it on the Wii U because it sucked.
Said they didn't want to put it on because it's my turn. Okay, so they remade Monkey Ball, the really bad one, right? So they have a team that remakes Monkey Ball games now. Why would they not remake the greatest Monkey Ball game? Pretty much.
Because from what I've heard, they keep fumbling the bag.
Yeah, well, they should do that. They should remake Monkey Ball 2.
They shouldn't fumble the bag.
They should not fumble bag. They should retrieve the bag.
They should fumble the ball. Like, if you said "Let's Go Johto" announcement, I might be more willing to put an L there.
Pokemon never, besides Sword and Shield, which is like a big new generation, they're not gonna announce 2 remakes in 1 year and have one come out 1 year and the next come out the next year. Then people.
I actually think this is a decent.
New Mass Effect gameplay? I think so too, because they announced it.
I think that's a decent one.
I think Shovel Knight Dig will come out, yo.
What is that? I don't even know what that
It's
is.
like, I guess it's the sequel to Shovel Knight, but it's more of a spin-off. It's like 16-bit and you fall down.
Yeah, it's like that Fall Guys game, right?
Yeah.
We've been waiting too long.
Dude, that will literally never happen.
To clarify, if you're only listening, I clicked Portal 3. It's not gonna happen.
Greatest franchise on earth.
But that'd be sick.
It'd be cool if they did it right. Did you beat Portal 2?
Yeah.
The ending of that game is pretty open-ended.
Well, it could also just literally be a new character. It could be a prequel in some respects.
What, did you play Mel?
What is Mel?
It's a fan game. It's a prequel to Portal where it's like old-fashioned like 80s aperture and you play as Mel and it rhymes with Chell and you do like Portal stuff.
Whole creepy backstory stuff in Portal 2 with like the reclaimed. There's like graffiti on the walls and there's like a.
Well, okay, the writing on the walls is all rat, man. Do you ever read Lab Rat?
No. This is such a crackpot like discussion that you're having.
But
You okay?
Portal 3 would be so cool because you.
Wait, so Portal and Half-Life are in the same universe?
You didn't know that?
No, I had no idea.
That's the whole point.
I'm assuming your pick is Left 4 Dead 3 now.
Well, yeah, because it keeps getting leaked. I think it'll be a VR game though. I think that's why the Back 4 Blood devs left because they didn't want to make a VR game. maybe.
Alex was just the tip of the iceberg. Half-Life 3 is coming out next year. Or this year, I guess. Whatever you want to call it. 2021. Quote me. Or it's announced, not coming out.
You need a logo on that, by the way. You can't get Gabe saying, oh, you know, Half-Life 3 is a definite possibility for the future.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, I wasn't recording.
Are you
I'm
serious?
just kidding. I wanted to see what you would do. You have a talk though, real quick.
Dude, don't mess with me like that.
No,
I hope
it's
you
fine.
realize we would just call this quits and we would just not do this.
I would do it again, but you
it's-
would be
it's-
very angry.
This has already taken so long. Every video that you have is like a podcast. I want you to realize that. The Iron Man ones are literally like 5 hours long. I don't know how much they are when they're cut down, but it's not that much shorter. I mean, maybe this will be good to sleep to.
And that's fine. Alright, Everwild. It's Rare's new IP. I don't know what it is. I think it's an RPG, but it might be a puzzle game. I don't know. But I think we'll see more gameplay perhaps.
You're the Toby.
On the
Deltarune's
Tooie.
released.
It could come out. I feel like Toby is gonna take his sweet time with that game. But we literally have no idea how far he is. He did say he was going to assemble a team, in which he probably already did assemble that team. But he said there's no need to apply because he already know who's on the team.
Why did he have to be so dramatic? Why do you? I'm going to assemble a team.
No, it was the craziest thing I've ever read. Not really, but he was like, I'm assembling a team, don't bother applying because the members have already been chosen and they will soon be contacted or something. It's like you are now working on Deltarune. We'll probably see Starfield gameplay. We'll probably see like a spaceship or something.
Well, I think they said because of how ambitious they were going to be, they didn't think it was going to be able to come out on the PS4 hardware. I don't even know what they're doing. And they've been working on that for years. Years. They've been porting Skyrim for far too long.
Well, now they don't have to port Skyrim, and now they have all the money they need. They don't need to make Fallout 76. They don't need to do all these mobile games. They can just work on the cool stuff.
I'm going to do Fable gameplay.
It's possible.
It's
There's
possible.
a lot of Microsoft games that they just kind of threw out names for, like Perfect Dark and Fable, that we pretty much have no idea how far along they are.
I feel like they like to show stuff.
See, the thing about Demon Souls is they announced it and released it the same year. Although I don't know how big Blue Point is in terms of manpower. So I don't know if they could work on 2 games at once. Because I don't think they'd be able to turn around a Metal Gear remake in 1 year. No way. Alright, we're getting the Xenoblade 3 announcement. Because they announced Xenoblade 2.
I was literally going to pick
They
that
announced
next.
Xenoblade 2 in the January Nintendo Switch OG presentation. I think they'll do a similar thing where they'll be like, we're working on a new Xeno game. I mean, to be fair though, they've been working on a lot of stuff. The Xenoblade port, they worked on Animal Crossing, they're working on Zelda, and then Torna. So I don't know. Beautiful Joe 3 announcement.
Just some Capcom game. I'm just kind of picking it because I feel like it's possible for them to just announce that.
Powerstone. Anything that's leaked, you might as well announce, you know, get people hype.
Continuing that trend, I'll do Hank Hunk, whatever the hell.
I mean, there is that possibility that the Metroid Prime trilogy is actually sick and like new.
Uh-huh.
Gyro controls, HD graphics, a lot of customization.
I'm gonna mirror you and say new 2D Metroid.
That's super possible because I don't know if Mercury Steam has made a game since Samus Returns.
And it's just an announcement, so it's super low, like, commitment. What if it was a standalone game, 2D Metroid game with stylus?
Psylocke?
Stylux, not stylus.
Maybe, because I think the end of Samus Returns teases Psylocke, but I think most people assume that was for Prime 4. They could do a Psylocke game. If Psylocke got his own game... Oh no, dude, they wouldn't do that actually, because the last time they did a Metroid game with a new protagonist, it was Federation Force. They will never go off Samus, ever, I don't think, after that.
Was it really that bad?
I don't even know if it was good or bad, but the reception to it, just because we didn't have a Metroid game at that point since Other M, which already was like not a Metroid game all the way. So when that got announced, it was like, we haven't seen like a proper Metroid game and you're doing this co-op. Samus isn't even in it, like this chibi robot thing.
Mm-hmm.
So unless it was really cool, because I like Psylocke, I don't
Bro,
really know
can't believe
anything
you
about
put
it.
new Ice Climber, but didn't put new Chibi Robo. I feel like that's more likely.
I mean, I just didn't think of it. You know what? We could see Beyond Good and Evil 2 gameplay, because that's like a very weird situation.
New Mega Man.
That's a good one, actually. They're doing the match one. I don't think a Pac-Man game is impossible, because they could do like a Pac-Man versus game, you know? You know, maybe we get Persona 6, because it is a new console generation. Core Atlas really hasn't done a whole lot since Royal. That's really my only logic, is that it's been a while.
New Banjo. announcement. It's a nice low ball.
See, I think if they had like a Banjo 1 and 2 remake ready, they would have announced it this year because Xbox had so little games to like front, you know what I mean? Like if they had a game that they knew was coming out next year, especially like an IP that's as big as Banjo, they would have said they had it. So I really don't think that would come out next year. They could announce it if they were working on it though. You know, maybe Mario Kart 9 comes out. Because I think if it gets announced, it comes out that year.
I'll just get the gameplay on top of it. Shin Megami Tensei 5.
You might as well say
as insurance.
A new Dragon Ball RPG comes out! Xenoverse 7!
I'll cuck this.
Metal
Gear Solid remake released.
Maybe they'll announce a new Xeno series, like Xeno World or Xeno Craze, basically ensuring any announcement from Monolith Soft to that point.
Banjo 1 and 2 remake release.
Banjo. This is actually kind of a sleeper, this PMD 2 remake. Because they just did PMD 1. I'm sure it sold pretty well, but I think they know that the Explorers games are like really, really beloved because of the story. And they're not too different gameplay-wise. They have all the Pokemon ready, you know?
I want to preface this by saying I don't think it's going to happen. Chrono Trigger remake. Yeah. I just don't think that's going to happen.
It definitely won't, but it would be so cool. So they have that team that did the Trials of Mana remake, so that would be kind of up their alley because it's like same era, you know? At the same time, I really don't want them to do a remake of Chrono Trigger. I'd want it to be like the Dragon Quest team, but I don't think they want to touch that either. I think they want to do either Dragon Quest 3 or Dragon Quest 12. So that's just, Chrono Trigger is just a dead franchise, unfortunately. I'll do Black Myth gameplay, because that's, I feel like a 50-50. They could do another trailer, or they could wait till it's done.
I want to do Tales of Arise release.
That could definitely happen in August.
It could happen.
Maybe a new Star Fox. Brand new freaking Star Fox.
I don't know why this has gone so long.
New
3D Sonic. I feel like that's like a relatively safe.
It's pretty safe. I'm like 50-50 between 3D Sonic and the Adventure remake. I think Outer Worlds 2 will get like a proper announcement because it's been kind of a good amount of time.
I'm gonna say Perfect Dark gameplay.
DNF Duel.
What is it?
Fighter online fighting game. So like Granblue, but for Dungeon Fighter.
I'm gonna say Hellblade 2 release, just in case it comes out and I steal the points from you, I guess.
Yeah, that's not possible because it was announced a long time ago, and I don't know if Hellblade is really that large a scale of game. A big Nintendo IP. I mean, they did ARMS a while ago, so they could do like Feet or, you know.
I guess I'll do Bully 2 announcement, even though we both said it's like definitely not gonna happen.
There could be a new F-Zero, honestly. They should do that.
I'll do New Kid Icarus. It's like a weird
that's also
sleeper
a remake
announcement.
possibility. So there's like 3 Kid Icarus games that could be remade, and then there's also they could make a new one. I'll do new ARMS. I think they could definitely be working on ARMS too.
Not gonna happen. Earthbound remake. It'd be sick.
They did whoever did that Kirby game that was claymation. That'd be so cool. Super Metroid remake. You know what? That could be Mercury Steam's thing. You know, they just remade 2. They could remake 3. Not impossible. Or even Grezzo. Grezzo could remake Super Metroid, I bet.
Where all the eggs in the basket. Just kidding. Xenoblade X2.
That's not a bad
Not
one.
gonna happen.
That could be in the
But
cards.
like,
could be.
I feel like that's more likely than Metroid Prime 4 coming out this year.
Kill the dream and say let's go Johto. It's definitely more likely than we're giving it credit, I feel like. Although I really hope it's Gen 4.
Jump Racers.
I think they would just do another Jump crossover with another shitty Bandai team. Although the obvious thing is like do the Arxis Jump crossover. Even if you just had one main character per game, it would sell so well because it would capture the essence of the characters and it would be a fast-paced, like really pretty game. And then just they could sell DLC for the rest of the company's lifespan because there's so many characters you could pull from. Or maybe Everwild comes out and they do like a Sea of Thieves thing where they sell an unfinished game.
New Monkey Ball.
So they just finished Animal Crossing, right? So now theoretically they're working on Splatoon again. Or maybe they're working on Happy Home Designer. Sure, I'll do Melee HD. Why else would they take down the innocent Melee players tournament?
I'll do Odyssey 2 announcement. I feel like if it's gonna get announced, it's gonna come out the same year, but...
Yeah, Sword and Shield 2. That's a great PR move, I think. Although the bundle is pretty much Sword and Shield 2.
New Pac-Man.
Astral Chain 2 is going to be announced. Because there were rumors about a new Astral Chain something.
You know, you got Starfield. I'll do Elder Scrolls, even though I don't think it's gonna happen.
That's the new Punch-Out. They have the technology from ARMS to do a punching game.
New Splatoon announcement.
New Splatoon. We will see a new Pikmin game next year.
SF5 gameplay. Or SF6 gameplay.
Sure, Metroid Prime 4 will come out. That's such a bad one, but it's up against other stuff.
Hytale gameplay, let's go.
Alright. Grand Theft Auto will come out unfinished in its timeline, right? Which is acceptable.
Not gonna happen. New Fallout, not gonna happen.
They'll announce Kingdom Hearts 4 because we know it's happening.
Team Fortress 3.
Show more Athia gameplay.
New Spectrobes, say no more.
Farm 17 will come out. You have the final
This
choice.
This is a better pick than Bully 2.
I guess we believe as a conglomerate brain that Bully 2 coming out next year is the least likely thing to happen between new Ice Climber game, new Spectrobes game, Metal Gear Solid releasing. That's fine though.
Oh my god, we're finally out of that.
Alright, the port one can be a speed round. I'll go first on this one, or do you want to go first?
You can go first.
So I think they'll port Metroid Prime Trilogy.
I think Fall Guys is gonna be put on the Switch.
Crush 4 is gonna be on the Switch.
Final Fantasy VII Remake is gonna be put on the PC.
Ninja Gaiden Trilogy will be on the Switch.
Mother 3. This is the year. First English port.
Yeah, we should
we saw
clarify
that
that's specifically in the US because they could easily do Mother 3 in Japan only. Like
we saw the Shadow Dragon. Maybe they'll just send it.
Xenoblade X on the Switch.
Tony Hawk put on the Switch.
Probably get Persona 4 Golden on Switch because we got it on PC already.
Bloodborne on PC.
Great Ace Attorney Trilogy, which is like the 4 through 6.
Okay.
I don't think I've been released here, maybe? I don't know. Some sort of Ace Attorney fan knows what I'm talking about.
N64, BC, NSO.
Samus Returns could be ported to Switch.
Viewtiful Joe.
Maybe MVC2 on PC with rollback.
I'm gonna do Banjo 1 and 2 on Switch/PC.
Now we know this is going to happen, but I forget when.
Yeah, if you don't pick it, I'm gonna pick it probably.
Yeah, I'll do MGS3.
Monster Hunter Rise.
Star Fox Zero.
Twilight Princess HD would be sick. I don't think it's gonna happen.
Yeah, so these count if they're part of the collection. It's just we have no idea if they choose to or not. Ocarina 3D.
Skyward.
Galaxy 2, I think they might do it.
Let's do Wind Waker HD.
And Prince of Persia will be on Switch because they keep leaking it.
I'm gonna do Kid Icarus Uprising.
I think they're gonna troll and put Game Boy on the Switch.
Nier Autonoma on Switch.
Oh, you know what? That's a really good Switch Pro prediction. Because that was rumored for a long time at launch, and then they might be saving it because it's a little bit more beefy of a game, you know? It's the Pokemon anniversary, right? Big anniversary. For the 20th, they put Ruby in it, and they put red and blue on the 3.
I feel like this is weird that it's not on the Switch. I feel like they would have done it already.
It is very strange because I do believe it could run on the Switch.
It totally could run on the Switch.
Maybe P5 on Switch.
Chrono Trigger on Switch, although I feel like if it was gonna happen, it would have happened already.
Yeah, they could because of like the Seiken Densetsu collections and stuff. They could do a Chrono Trigger exclusive release. Majora, please.
I guess assuming that it's original versions, I guess I'll just start doing these.
Yeah.
Are we dueling here? MGS4 for PC.
Portal on Switch.
This.
GBA.
Just
Xenosaga would be sick.
I feel like if it was gonna be if Persona 3 was gonna be on PC, it would have been on PC. But whatever, I'll click it.
I guess I'll do 5.
It's a good one. I wonder what's more likely, 5 or 3. I feel like 5 is more likely than 3.
I think 3. It's funny that our opinions are reversed because I think 3 is more likely because I think PlayStation's gonna be really angry. I guess 5 is more likely than 3, and then that's more likely than Royal.
Melee.
Do Xenogears.
Let's go. I'm gonna say Spider-Man. Maybe Spider-Man will be put on PC.
Spider-Man's such a weird one because they could put it on PC just for the extra money, but Sony's so weird about that character. I think Valorant seems like a good port to Switch. That makes sense to me. They did Overwatch and Fortnite, so they want these trendy shooters on their game, and the Switch can definitely run Valorant. There's no question about that. The only thing I'm apprehensive about is I don't think they've ever collaborated with Riot. Like, League is not on the Switch, so I don't know.
I'm just gonna keep sending on this. DS on the NSO.
So much faith in them. So they put Gold and Silver on 3DS as well, but they waited a year. Yeah, they'll do Half-Life on Switch for sure.
I gotta go for the whole shebang here. You stole Game Boy from me, but which is ironically probably more likely than any of the other ones I have.
Yeah.
Besides, I think N64
Nintendo
is the
64 could be
actual
its own console, and it's like really demanded, and it would make sense why they would take the Mario Collection down if they were putting up N64 stuff. And they made the emulator for N64 already for Switch.
Well, they also made the GameCube emulator for Switch.
Yeah, but they had Aonuma literally had a quote in the Wii U era. That was like Wii U built technology that was specifically made to port GameCube games on the Wii U that we used for Wind Waker, and then they only ever ported Twilight Princess to Wii U afterwards.
What's your
Demon
pick here,
Souls
Demon
PC.
Souls?
The thing about Demon Souls is that the last FromSoft game never came to PC yet, but I'll just pick it because it said PC when they announced.
I'm gonna pick other
I do Golden Silver.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna give you the stupid. Actually, no. I want this. I want this. I want the Nintendo Land.
All right, so now we
Oh
can
my
finally
God.
start.
You gotta
Smash.
make this a separate video. Can you just?
Yeah, no,
make
it'll
this
be a separate video. So let's actually just be like, all right, thanks for playing with me. Thanks for playing with me, Liam. This was fun, and I can't wait to see you next year. Thanks, Frank, for playing with me, and I can't wait to see you win. So I hope I win. And I'll put a green circle around your name when I say that.